Hello YouTube. This is my first time recording and everything, but I want this to get to the mayor, actually. The mayor of Manhattan, New York, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. I need the mayor to actually look at this video. You wonder why there's so many homeless people on the trains and sleeping on in the Metro North stations and just everywhere, right? Okay, so I technically been homeless since my sister died, June 13th of 2019. I call myself relocating with me and my husband, September 26th to be exact. We came to Manhattan, to 30th Street, where I'm going right now. It used to be the psych ward. I'm not too familiar what the name of the psych ward was, but it used to be that psych ward. Bellevue or something. I know Dave East says it a lot in his lyrics. Okay, so the reason why it's a lot of people homeless is because you got this shelter that they tore down Bellevue to put a homeless shelter for men, right? All the men live upstairs, but then you got like me, because I don't have my kids yet and they still in the foster care due to me having postpartum depression. So they're not home yet, and my husband doesn't have any kids, and I don't have any kids with him. So we had to do a domestic partnership, and we chose to come out here just to relocate. I didn't want to be in Westchester no more and everything, and I thought it would have been better for us to get out of Westchester and get to the city. I say that was the worst thing that I ever did. And I'm not going to lie, because we literally... Okay, so this 30th Street, right? 30th Street is next to the water. It's like 30th... Like right now, I'm on... What's that? What'd that say? What did I say? 30th Street and 2nd Ave. So the shelter's probably like 30th Street and 1st Ave, okay? Like I said, where Bellevue used to be at is an all-men shelter. Mr. Mayor, you wonder why people is homeless. You might want to come to that shelter, because the shelter is designed to help us, right? It's supposed to help us, all the homeless people, get off the street. You're supposed to bring all your stuff there, lug it from wherever you coming from. You and your partner, no kids. This 30th Street is not path. 30th Street is just for a man and a female, no kids, okay? So like I said, I lost my kids due to postpartum depression. So me and my husband is doing the 30th Street shelter thing, right? So we got there September 26th. We literally give them every document that they need. I let them know I was in a hospital with my sister from November of 2018 to June of 2019 when she died. I gave them all the information. I didn't go back to the hospital since my sister died, June 13th. They wanted me to go to the hospital to get a letter saying that I was there, taking care of my dying sister for God knows how many months. That's your job. That's not my job. One, I'm meant to. Two, I did not grieve over my sister. I'm not over it. I can't accept it. My psychiatrist does not want me to go to the hospital at all. I have nervous breakdowns just walking past the hospitals, okay? I just had a nervous breakdown this morning just thinking about my sister, okay? And how sucky my fucking life is, and I never asked for it. So, Mr. Mayor, Again, 30th Street, First Ave, there's a men's shelter. Women and men go to this shelter. You wonder why we are homeless. You wonder why there's people out on the street. This is why. Because they give you you go there, you give them all your documents. They give themselves 10 days to call all the people that you done wrote down, get all the information that they possibly gonna need for you to be eligible. Now, like I said, I've been doing this since September 26th. We literally been going back and forth to 30th Street like I'm doing right now. My husband is already there. Like I'm doing right now for about maybe 15 times. Now, this is just one family that's going back and forth to 30th Street. I got so tired of dragging my stuff, I left it in the shelter. Because I have a kidney disease, okay? I have cerebral palsy in my ankles. I have a lot of things wrong with me. I have cysts that's coming out my back that I have to get an operation on my spine, but I don't want to because I'm scared, okay? I'm very sick. I don't complain. I just do what I have to do. But Mr. Mayor, you want to know why there's people sleeping on your streets? It's because the people that you got hired, that you're hiring to places and shelters and everything, they're not doing their job. See, if they was to do their job, it wouldn't be nobody on the street. See, this place discourages you. It makes you just want to say, fuck it, let me sleep on the street, because then it's better off. Instead of going back and forth to 30th Street, every 10 goddamn days, dropping off the same fucking paperwork, sitting in this dirty shit for about 15 hours. Like, it's disgusting in here. Mr. Mayor, you want to know why everybody is homeless and still homeless? You might want to check out this shelter. They real strict, but I never cared. Ever. They're going to tell me to put my phone away. They're going to tell me I can't record. Why? Because, Mr. Mayor, they don't want to see. They don't want you to see what they doing there. They procrastinate. They put people's papers in the wrong information. It's horrible here, Mr. Mayor. It's horrible. 30th Street. The old psych ward. 30th Street. You want to know why people is homeless, right, Mr. Mayor? This is why. 30th Street. Look, right here.
Show it to him again, please.
This is where people that don't have children come. Right here. Right here. This is called a shelter. A bullshit shelter, Mr. Mayor, if you don't ask me. I'm just saying. You got people that's lugging stuff here. What? Still, nothing is done. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You think they care? Of course they don't care, because they work. They get paid. They have apartments to go to. They have their children to come home to. So it's different, you know? But I'm going to put you on pause so that they don't know I'm recording, so that I can finish. So, hold on. You might not want to be in my camera, but I'm recording.
I'm a superstar.
These motherfuckers are bad.
Yeah, so you get it.
Oh, I'm getting them because I'm on with the mayor, honey. So I'm getting them. Oh, they going down today, honey, because what they doing is not right.
Yeah, they just had a meeting about how they treat us.
Yeah, and the mayor want to know why we like this. This is why.
Yeah.
This is why. Bear with me, people. I'm going to put you in my pocketbook for a second so that nobody knows that I'm